Hello everyone, this is Dan Gramza and welcome to Gramza Market Studies for Thursday, December 7th. Up in the upper left-hand corner here in the E-mini S&P 500 window, you see a URL, and that's an interview that was conducted by an Italian TV station regarding Bitcoin. I've got a lot of requests recently for Bitcoin information and trading ideas. This just gives you an overview of that product. If you receive the free daily notice when the videos become available, you'll see the URL there in that notice, and you just click on it and you're ready to go if you want to look at that. The other thing you could do is pause the video and then just copy down that URL if you want to check it out that way as well. Let's talk about these indices, and what I look for on Thursday is I do look for follow through to the upside. That's what you're seeing right now over here in the NASDAQ market. Buyers are coming in the Asia session, and I'm looking for that to continue. Let's move on and take a look at that euro. And what we can see in that market is that I think also in this market we're looking for an unchanged to lower type move. I don't look for a dramatic move back to the upside. I think we have to be prepared for that possibility. I don't see the fundamental drivers for that action. Down here in the Aussie dollar, this market did trade below its bearish level right here, between that bearish and bullish level. That difference is $100 a contract, and I look for continued weakness to the downside in the upcoming session. You can see right now in Asia it is weaker. Also, same thing for the Canadian dollar. It traded below its bearish level. Magnitude change in that market, $770 a contract. And again, I'm looking for follow through. Not as dramatic move to the downside as we saw on Wednesday, but continued downward pressure in that market. In the interest rate markets, I think the 10-year notes did give us that rally to the upside, and I'm looking for some movement to the downside in the 10-year notes. I'm looking for sellers to come into that market. In the gold market, it really doesn't have a strong reason to rally. So here, I'm not looking for buyers to come in. We are approaching levels where we could see that. I just don't see any signs of that right now, and I'm looking for continued downward pressure. Crude oil, the same thing. We've got to build an inventory, and we're seeing the result of that, and that's those sellers coming into crude oil. So downward movement, about $1 range is what I'm looking for Thursday's action. And finally, in soybeans, this is a market that traded below its bearish level. The magnitude change here in that market's $450. I'm looking for continued selling pressure to the downside. An inside day, though, for soybeans. And that concludes today's market studies. Thank you for being with me, and I'm looking forward to being with you again tomorrow. In the meantime, take care.